Hello guys, welcome to this week neural hacks video. So this is Chris.
Hi.
Tell me a behavior that you want to change.
Yeah, so recently I decided I should, work out and then try to be more healthy. And then I decided that maybe every morning I can wake up early and then, go out for running or walking. And then yeah,
Where will you be going?
just nearby our home.
So tell me why you want to get up early and then like exercise and by running and walking.
Why? Yeah,
Yeah,
because I figured because it's COVID and quarantine stuff, I basically just stay at home for like a year, and then rarely do I go out for doing anything actually. So basically, I want to be more healthy, and then because if you go out, and then it's possible that you can breathe the fresh air and also exercise your body, etc.
Right. So this way we kind of talk about a tricks called the neural hacks. Basically, what a neural hacks is that you repeat certain type of behavior and then for a certain amount of days, and then let your mind reflect and reset, and then finally you form a self identity, and then thinking that you're that type of person. While in the traditional or like the conventional wisdom where they tells you to change the type of person you are. For example, they tells you to be like the healthy person, but then and then just kind of let your mind tell you what to do. But then whereas in this book, the neural hacks tricks is that you just do the behavior that you want to do, and then your mind will start to realize that, oh, I'm doing this thing because I'm this type of person. So it kind of helps to enforce this behavior because you tricks your mind to thinking that you're this type of person, and then it helps you to stick with your behavior more. Um, so I guess for your behavior where you want to go out and like running or walking more in the neighborhood would just be just do it. Just do it in the morning, and then just keep it going. And then there's also a thing called the chain links in this week class. What the chain links is that the more days in a row that you do this type of behavior, then you're more likely to stick with it, and it's harder to break this behavior. For example, when you try to read a book and then you pick it up and then read a few chapters, and then it's actually harder to put it down. Yeah, can you think of like certain type of behavior like using this type of mechanism?
Well, it's like if you do more, then you have a muscle memory, something like that. Like you just because you already familiar with everything, and then if you do that again, you will just like feel natural.
Yeah, I guess that's true because your mind will like you do this type of behavior more, and then your mind's trying to like get familiar with this behavior so that it can auto like become a automatic mode. Because your brain just try to your brain's like repetition. So the more that you do certain type of behavior, it becomes more natural to you.
Wait, then it's exactly the muscle memory for your brain. Like your brain's like the brain version of the muscle memory.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically is that you do this type of things, and then your brain just reflect on what you have done in the past. Yeah, so for example, if you go for a run for like for a month, and then your brain kind of realize that, oh, I have been doing I've been running for a month and I must be a runner. So it kind of helps you to keep it up.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so is there any example that you can think of?
Right now, I don't know, like, cause I only start running for about like 2 days, so maybe in the next week I can tell you more about.
Right. What about like your study?
Well, if you do calculation, I guess it's something like that. If you're repeatedly doing the calculation again and again and again, or solving integral stuff like that. But for me, because I'm doing a math problem, like each math problem, like they have a unique question, and they want to prove something or disprove something. I don't see any, like there are no such repeated element inside. I don't feel in that way, so I don't know.
Okay. So I guess like because you're a math major and then like the more math problem that you're trying to solve and then you kind of feel like you're a good math student.
Yeah, it's just because math is really difficult. Like even to like algebra and analysis, like they are totally different things. And if you do differential equation compared to algebra, they are also different. So, well, it's really difficult to tell what I'm saying. I don't know.
Well, a question that I want to ask is that when you're solving the math problem, like do you solve them like voluntarily or like is there someone else pressuring you to solve it?
Well, if
Do you just like enjoy the process?
Well, I guess both because normally you have deadline and then you have to do it, right? Yeah. And then on the other hand, if you do more, then I feel like I have learn more. So
right. So if there's like no one who are pressuring you to do it, like imagine if there's no deadline, then would you enjoy solve the math problem more?
Well, yeah, but it's only for the type of question I love. Because if you take a class and then the class not really interested you, then you maybe don't want to do any more question other than the homework. But if this is a problem I like or it's kind of a typical question I love, then I can solve more, even if professor doesn't ask for it, even if there's no deadline.
I see. Yeah. So like one thing that we kind of talk about this week is that if no one is pressuring you to do certain type of things, then you will enjoy it more. On the other hand, if you know that there's a reward at the end after you do certain type of things, or if there's someone else pressuring you to do this things, then you don't think that this behavior is important. So for example, I remember you mentioned your mom is pressuring you to do the homework.
Oh yeah,
it's not you like voluntarily doing this homework. So you might not think that it's like doing homework, this behavior is important to you because you do it just because your mom tells you to do it. On the other hand, if you do it without anyone pressuring you, then you will actually think that you're a good student. Yeah, that's kind of what we learned this week. Yeah, that's the video.